On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. All the times I spent in the garage or underneath the lean-to or sitting out in the rain, getting neglected. I want to get back on the road again. They're cleaning up rather nicely. It's cleaning up rather. Uh-oh. Alright, YouTubers, welcome back. My name's Dave. Like it always is, and you found do it yourself, do it right. And well, I pulled out a nice old t-shirt, nice black one. Get some sun, some heat, you know, absorb some heat. My Coastal Empire Moto shirt, I hadn't worn it in a while. You know, thanks to Mike at Coastal Empire Moto in Savannah. And he's got a cool shop, bunch of old bikes. My kind of guy. But anyways, today I think it's time to get the old Suzuki to see if I can get her to pop off, you know, make some fire, do the bing 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 thing kind of thing. I did get some keys in the mail, had the keys made, so instead of jumping the switch and doing a whole bunch of junk that I thought I was gonna do, I figured I'd just have some keys made and, you know, make it easy on myself, as long as that switch works. Guess we'll see if that works too. And yeah, so let's get into it. So I've done zero to minimal work on this bike other than clean it up, spray it down with some degreaser, see how well that stuff worked, and that's about it, other than getting the number off from the key. If you guys don't know about that, you can take the number off from your key, you know, switch, there's a code there, and you can go on eBay and find people that remake keys, and that's what I did. I had 2 keys made up. I think it was like 10 bucks. Why not, you know, $10. So that's what I did, and other than that, I've really done nothing other than, you know, take the seat off, look underneath the seat. That's how the seat comes off, and there's really not much here. I did download a diagram of the wiring diagram just so I, you know, don't make fire when I hook up a battery or let the smoke out, because after you let the smoke out, you can't put the smoke back in. Famous, you know, words to live by. And, you know, side cover just comes off like that. And then I'm left with trying to figure out, that's cool. Trying to figure out the wiring. Now, like I said, I did download the diagram, and I do know that black and white and this red obviously looks like battery connections. And then we got a fuse. Oh, fuse looks good. We'll clip that close, and I'll get you in here so you can see what I'm working with. It's pretty minimal. All right, so like I said, wiring. This is the battery cable. I have no idea what these are. I have to look those up. Orange and white, I guess. Oh, I'll put that off to the side. We got a flasher relay. And then, oh boy, this is real old school stuff. Oh, that's like ground and ground. That's definitely the ground. And more ground. Alright, well, that's cool. There's really not much to this bike. And here's your key. Let me show you that. So on this key, you can see these numbers 1, 2, 1, 3, 4. You just you know, like I said, you go on to Evil Bay, find somebody that's making reproduction keys and send him a message, make sure that he can reproduce your key, and then they send it to you in the mail after you pay him. Pretty simple. So I got an extra battery. I'm gonna grab the battery, my multimeter, definitely a cross tip, plug wires, or plug, you know, wrench, plug wrench, because those, you know, we're gonna have to check spark is what I'm basically saying. All right, let's have some fun. All right, so I got my workbench set up over here, aka, you know, a patio chair. Works fine. First things first is this wire is really short. Hopefully I can get it set up. First things first is I want to verify that that black and white is definitely ground. So, you know, we take my multimeter, put it on continuity. Basically, all you're checking to make sure you hear a beep. All right, continuity here. So I'm going to take my ground wire, which is really rough, and we're going to put it on something that's ground. Oh, here we go. All right. So that is in fact ground. And let's check power. Make sure this is actually power. So if I hook this up, it's going to have to go through. It's going to have to go through this here fuse. Make sure she's got continuity. It'd help if I had alligator clips, but I broke them. Oh, here we go. We got power there. We'll go to the other side of the fuse and make sure it's good. There you go. Look at that. Rings out both sides. All right, so cooking with propane and propane accessories. So basically now I'm going to hook up the battery and do a smoke test. Make sure we don't get any magic black smoke or white smoke or any smoke for that matter. Usually what I like to do is I like to tease it, you know, touch one and then, you know, touch another one. Just cause I like to tease people. Alright, let's test out this key. Looks like it goes in that way. Alright, goes in. Oh, look at that, right away. 3-position switch. I'm assuming the first one is on, just like a normal, just like a Honda. I'm assuming the second position is an accessory position. There's no accessories on this thing. All right, let's test her out. Here we go. Oh, had some clicking noise. There we go. We got some sort of noise going on. Well, that sounds like the flasher relay is clicking. Lights. No flasher relay? No lights? Let's it's definitely coming from right here. Let's turn a blinker on. And now let's give her the juice. Oh. Oh. Hey, look at that. We got blinker. Blinkers are working. Or that one blinker is working. No smoke. I'm gonna go ahead and hook the battery up, straight up. So after some quick research, I wasn't sure if this was actually a 12 volt or a 6 volt bike. It's 12 volt, luckily. Probably should have checked that out first. But I got the battery hooked up, and let's turn the key back on. Let's see if we get any lights. I know the blinker was just working, so let me show you that. That's amazing. Blinker comes right on. That's nice. That's nice. What about the other side? Oh, look at that. The other side works too. Oh. I mean, that's a miracle in and of itself. Blinkers are working. What about the horn? Uh-oh. No horn. That's a bummer. Wonder, sometimes you tap them. Nada. Nope. No horn. All right, let's try the headlight. Let's try some lights. By the way, if you guys aren't familiar with this bike, these are the only controls. There's no other controls, just these. So you got your headlight, it's in the off position. So then you got your low and high beam. Let's see if it'll work. Oh, headlight's on. That's low. Maybe. Oh, that might be high. That's high beam. There's low beam. Off. Low beam. High beam. Wow. That's amazing. We got tail light. Oh, we even got a tail light. Like I said, I don't think this bike really sat for too long. I know the last time it was inspected was 2001, but I mean, that was 20 years ago, 22 years ago. So for these to be working the way they are, all right, we got a tail light. Let's see if we get a brake light. No brake light on the foot. Oh, well, I don't see anywhere where there'd be a switch. Let's check the oh, look at that. The brake light does work. That's the handbrake. That's this guy here. Look at that, brake light does work. I think my battery's going dead rather quickly. Probably should turn these lights off. Yeah, that battery's out of Charlene, and it was it's losing its gusto. It wouldn't turn Charlene over, but maybe a couple times. So I had to get a new battery for my Softail Deluxe. So I think this battery is probably on its way out. All right, so hopefully that's a good sign that this sucker is going to come back around fairly easy. But you never know. You never know. What I like to do is I like to check to make sure to see if the voltage is getting through to the points. So I'm going to take the points cover off. And then I'm just going to, like I said, check voltage where the wire comes in. Make sure it gets, oh, okay, well, hello there, little points. We got 2 condensers in here, not just one. We got 2 points, 2 sets of points. Ooh, they're dirty. Oh yeah, these points, these suckers are not gonna spark. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's just rubbing it. Yeah, I'm not even getting in there. I mean, that's just barely getting my finger in there. But we could still check voltage. And again, you just take your multimeter, set it on voltage, and find yourself where the wire comes in, right here, and find yourself a good ground. See what you get. I'm not getting nothing. What is that? Nothing. Keys on. Well, it looks like we're getting a big 0. Let's check. Let's check this again. Make sure we're... Alright, we got 10.9 volts here. So we know we're getting ground there. Let's check here. In the world? That's weird. 10.9. Alright, let's go to the fuse. Should probably leave this fuse open. What we got there? We got 10. Alright, so we're getting voltage through there. We got voltage going from the battery to the fuse, because we know that because we had lights. So we know I'm getting voltage through there. Hey, doesn't look like we're getting any voltage down to the points. Or maybe they're just that dirty. Oh, here we go. 10 volts right there. There we go. 10 there. What do we got here? We got 10 down here? We're not getting 10 down there. That's weird. Wonder if let's move this. Kick it over. I should take the plugs out. Alright, there we go. Now we got some 10 volts there. We got nothing there because it's open. Kick her some more. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Alright. 10 volts there. Alright, so we are... Maybe they just need to be moved a little bit. Alright. Let me go ahead and take these spark plugs out. It'll be easier to kick over. And easier to tell if we got spark. And I'm gonna go get some good old sandpaper, because they're definitely not gonna spark the way they are. Alright, got my spark plug wrench. Spark plugs are out, and holy bejesus, those were in there. There's no need to tighten them in there like that, guys. Holy shnikes. I thought I was gonna drop a hemorrhoid just trying to get those plugs out. They actually don't look terrible. Looks like it was running okay whenever it ran last. Let me show you the points. Here we go. We got got number 1 or number 2. I'm not sure which side does which. Usually they're labeled, but you can see these suckers, boy, these suckers are dirty. Well, they're really springy too, man. Those are tight. And you see the cam journal here, she's all dirty. It's all rusty. So that's, we're gonna, like old Derek at Vice Grip Garage said, we're just gonna pretend we didn't see that. Just drive on. I do have me some sandpaper. I believe this is 300 grit. It's basically what I have. I just grab what I have, and I'm just gonna stick it in, pull it out a few hundred times, and hopefully we can get some action in the form of sparks out of the spark plugs. That kind of action. Alright, so basically you just open up your point, put your sandpaper in there, go back and forth a few hundred times. I like to fold it, so you do the top and bottom at the same time. I like to be efficient that way. And you just do this. Well, hello there. On the road again. Just just can't wait to get on the road again. All the times I spent in the garage or underneath a lean-to or sitting out in the rain, getting neglected. I want to get back on the road again. They're cleaning up rather nicely. It's cleaning up rather. Uh-oh. Dang, this sucker's. Okay. Now that the arthritis and bursitis and carpal tunnel is all rather riled up in my hands from trying to get in there and do the little things, I think they might actually be clean enough to throw some electricity. So let's give her a whirl. Now we got the key on. There's no kill switches, so should be key on. We can check power again. Yeah, we got volts there. Yeah, we got volts there. We got voltage there. So back in my younger days, I'd just put my finger and give her a couple kicks, but not anymore. It's yeah, there we go. Let's get her a good ground, see if she'll sparkage. Oh, we got spark on one. Oh, all right, we got spark on one of them, but the other one is not looking too healthy. Well, you can actually hear it. You can hear the spark. You can hear the spark. That's the sign. That's the sign that this thing is gonna make some noise. It's gonna make some noise rather quickly. I'm just gonna go ahead and clean her up some more because it's, you know, spark's not that strong. Could be the actual spark plug too. But more than likely, it's these extremely dirty points. It's always the points, and it's just, you know, you should just know. You just know you gotta file points, or you gotta sandpaper points. You're pulling a bike that hasn't been ridden in forever. You just know you gotta clean the points. Oh, okay. I see you, number 2 cylinder. What about number 1? Oh, okay. Oh, I think I got the right one, actually. So this looks like number 2. It's definitely not labeled. All right, so number 2 looks like the backside, because now that sucker's nice and blue. Let's clean this other one. Let's clean this one some more. Can hear it snapping. That's a good sign. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We got spark. We got pretty decent spark on both cylinders too. That's affirmative. Let me show you. It's always hard to videotape spark. Oh, you saw it there. Alright, well, just trust me that there's... For crying out loud, just trust me that there's spark, because I can see it. Alright, well, I guess it's time to take the air cleaner out and take the tank off, because we're not putting any fuel in it. It's not going to run on the carburetors, because the carburetors are definitely not clean. I can tell you that just by looking at them. So I'm just gonna, and Just put some spray in there and get rid of the old, tear pop off. So typically they say you lose your 10. Well, I lost my 12. Oh, yeah, all right. Yep. Yeah, that was tight. Okay. And so I had to get my 12 deep well that I never use. It's like brand new. I mean, look at that thing. It's like brand new. It's a little floppy, but it works. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Vern? Okay. I'll stop. Put this over here. We're not gonna need that for a while. Oh, what do we got here? How does this come off? What in holy moly Jesus, that's a spider. I don't know what that is. That's different. Never seen that before. Guess we'll save it. Looks important. Hopefully no black widow come out and bite me. Oh, the filter actually looks pretty clean in there. I probably should take the bottom off from it and really clean it. That's a different video though. Get you in here and show you these needles that are going up and down. I'm actually kind of surprised that they're going up and down, because they're pretty nasty. Try to get you all the way down in the throat. You see that needle coming up. You can see how cruddy it is. Yeah, buddy, we're having fun now. Oh yeah, she's a little sticky. I'm gonna grab some starter fluid. Maybe some gas. Dump some gas down in there too. I got a small little gas can. Probably better off than the laughing gas. I just wanna hear it run. So I just wanna hear it run. It's my goal. I just wanna hear it run. You know, like the Atlanta Braves in the playoffs, I'm not batting 1,000. There's very little gas left in the tank, much like the Braves. And there's even less starter fluid, so definitely, definitely getting beat by Philly. Spark plugs are hooked back up, installed and hooked up. I have to say that after checking out the way this frame is geometrized to hold the coils, it seems like a much better way to do it than the way the Honda does it. You know, those coils are nicely tucked away inside the frame. Good job, good job, Suzuki. 1971. Let's give her some juice. Maybe not. Oh my word. Definitely a no-go at this station. That's what my drill sergeants used to say. You're a no-go at this station, Private Bevins. You need to go back and study your Army history. Whoa, now there's gas in there, boy. Holy moly, there's gas. Oh, there's gas in there now too. Hopefully we don't explode or catch on fire. I mean, it's got a choke, kind of. It's so dirty in there. I can see it kicking out stuff out of the carburetor. Garbage. Should have threw it away a while ago, apparently. All right. You know what they say in this situation? More gas, more better. Try it again. Oh boy. Maybe not. Key is on. Uh-oh. I think my battery is dead. Let's check voltage. Oh yeah, 8 volts. That means it's even less down here. Yeah. What we have here is a case of a dead battery. Alright, now that I have gasoline there and a dead battery here, and now I have a jump box over there, I think we're ready to see if this thing will fire up. And yeah, let's try it. Let me get this out of the way so I don't rip my cables. Alright, blinker's working. So I know I'm getting power. Alright. Back to the fuel. I need a way to spray it in there. So I've now somewhat successfully transferred a little bit of gas and oil I had left in that can into this spray bottle. And here we go again. Let's give her a whirl. Now that the fuel is now atomized with all this electricity going on, still doesn't want to start. There we go. She popped. Wonder if that means not enough or too much fuel. The jet. Oh, there we go. There we go. Straight down the yap. Let's give her a whirl. She pop again. Whoa. Woo. Woo. She's popping. Hey, my leg's tired. That's not gonna work. Okay. Ooh. I'm not in as good a shape as I thought. Blinkers still work. Pulled the plug. Not on the project, but on the bike. And they're soaking wet. So, I'm gonna pull them both out, dry them off, kick it over a few times, try to clear out the cylinders, and give it a whirl again, I guess. Oh yeah, that one's, ugh, that one's like watery. Not a good sign. Oh boy. Let's see what she does. I didn't see anything terrible come out of there. I just keep going. I once was working on a snowmobile and I tried to get it started and it would flood and I'd have to sit there and pull, yank my guts out, take the spark plugs out, pull 15, 20 more times, and then do it again, get it to pop over, and I just have to keep doing it. Eventually I won, so I mean, I'm not gonna give up. See what she does now. Oh yeah, she's kicking. She kicked back. Well, now it's making a buzzing noise. She kicked back more than a couple times that time. Come on now. Come on now, girl. Woo. Woo. The good thing is it keeps kicking back more and more often, so it's not as flooded. Woo. Oh, losing all my juice. Whew. Whew. Oh boy, there's a lot of crud coming out of that right cylinder. I bet you that spark plug's nasty again. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it. All right, like I thought, that plug was nasty again. Let's see what she does. Oh. Whew. All right. I just want to hear it. I just want to hear it go bing, 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 bing one time, and then I'm okay with taking the carbs off and cleaning them. Hopefully the bottom end is not full of water. That would be a bad situation. Means I'd have to bring my borescope home from work Yeah, look at that. Look at that spark plug. Ugh. Smells. Well, it smells like varnished gas. I wonder if that carburetor's trying to send gas through. So I got the plugs back in. I saw that the plug wires looked like they were crossed. Usually the left coil, oh man, that's warm. Lots of juice. Left coil goes to the left cylinder, right coil goes to the right cylinder. They were switched. So I don't know if somebody was in here messing around. Maybe I switched them, I don't know. So I just jammed some more fuel down in there. See what she does. Key is on. Still got juice to run the blinkers. Oh, she's backfired through the carburetor. Hey, that's probably not good. Let's switch those back. Whew, stinks too. Give her some more. Hey! So they're not backwards. More gas, Captain. Whew. Sheesh. She's stubborn. Hey. I bet you that plug is nasty. I don't know what's up with that right cylinder, but it was nasty again. Oh, let's turn it on. Hey! Whew. It's a workout. I'm gonna have to do some surgery probably. Shouldn't look like that. I wonder if it'll run on one. Trying to run on one. Whose idea was it to buy a kickstart bike only? Not one of my greatest. Not one of my best ideas. Whew, all right, well, maybe I'll try to clean up the points again. See if I can get some better, stronger spark. Go from there. After further inspection, I got down here to mess around with the points and I saw this stuff on the ground. And, you know, I did what I did. Trace it back to where it's coming from. And it led me to the exhaust. These collars weren't even tight. I literally just turned them with my hand, you know, just zero pressure whatsoever. And they popped right off, they came right off, screwed right off. So that leads me to believe that somebody knew that there was an issue going on here. And well, if you look at this one, you can see up in there a little bit. You know, it's cruddy, but it's an exhaust pipe, right? So, but then you look at this one, and it's all rust. So there's not really much more I can do right now. I am going to get my bore scope, jam down in there, do a health check. Probably should have did a health check when I bought it, but for the low price that I paid for it, I'm not really going to complain. It did pop over, it did do boo-doo-doo-doo, so I know that it will run. I just gotta, you know, diagnose all that rust and crud and where that's coming from. More than likely, it's probably gonna lead to pulling this engine out, taking the cylinders and everything loose. The bottom end is probably full of water, unfortunately, but you know, that's what you get. You don't know, right? So guy tells you he stored it in his house or in his garage, and you know, you tear into it and you find otherwise. At least I think it's otherwise. I'm not gonna jump to conclusions yet. Could just be a rusty cylinder and I sprayed a bunch of gas in there, breaking it up, but that's really bad. So I'm gonna call this video here for today. We did hear it pop over. We did hear it, you know, kick over more than once, and you know, it wanted to. It sparks, it does everything. The lights work, the blinkers work, the brake light works, the tail light works, all that stuff works. So that's a win in my opinion. But you know, I did really want to hear us, you know, do the bing, you know, give it the beans. But you know, we live to fight another day. So if you guys like this kind of stuff, you know, will it run, you know, recondition, making two bikes into one, blah 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 kind of stuff, give me a like. You know, share it with your buddies if you think your buddies are into it also. So, you know, like, tag, share, follow, subscribe, hit that notification bell when you want to know when I drop more videos. And like always, till next time, thanks a lot. Oh boy, see what she does.